Here's our next derby car going to Barrie, Ontario. If it survives, hopefully beaten. My brother's going to run 06. It's a mini car, so you're allowed to pre-bend. We've dimpled the sides. Slightly wedged the trunk because of the rules. We're not allowed to do a full wedge. Gas tank stand, cross bracing, arm holder, padding on the doors. Moved all the electrical up, computer. Have to check the rules again to see if we can move the hood ahead. This side's done. Full 6 plates per door. Dimpled. Trunk is wired shut as well to the rear bumper. It's going to be a pretty aggressive little car. We're going to go for a shark theme. Battery. We have to cut the tab off for the reverse on the shifter still. Gas tank mounted down. There's a view from the inside. It actually opens up the back quite a bit. This is a 5-speed car. It is a little 2-door sunfire. It should be pretty good. It is going to be small car, mini smash plus figure 8. And it is also going to be running with a full-size straight stock car. No welding allowed. It's going to also be painted like a shark. This has got a front-wheel drive V8. A little bit more to do to this one still. Almost there. A couple more doors to be chained. It's got the crossbar bolted. Gas tank bolted. Hole cut in the trunk. 9-wired trunk to bumper. I'm going to be running donuts on the back of this. He's going to be running full-size tires front and rear. I'm going to be chaining the hood closed. And it's a good running car. Girlfriend was going to bring her Lumina, but can't anymore. She's got to work. Hopefully it's going to be a great day. This is our 98 Sunfire 2-door coupe, non-GT. Did really good. All our dimpling really paid off. He got hit hard. I don't know how many times. He finished first in the figure 8 heat, and then he advanced to the figure 8 finals where he took first again. It was a great car. He went to mini smash after that. Took second in mini smash. The car took a shit kicking. This side here, everything folded in. The pillar kinked in like 6 different spots. Came right in, strut tower, uniframe, everything. Back end did fold down there for a while, but it was still able to keep going. It was a great car. Didn't pop a single tire except in the front, but it didn't really even go flat until after the Derby. He had one driver door hit done against him, but he had so much padding in there, not a big deal. What he did tell me, his seat broke. And it was smashing off that bar, and it really hurt his back. Computer didn't even move. Fuel pump still works. Everything still works. The rad blew up, and he went for about 3 minutes without a rad, so I'm pretty sure that's what killed this car. We kept the front bumper on with seat belts, and everybody just slid off the front of it. The welding the bolts down did fantastic. The hood is still in it. It folded with the fenders. It kept the front end together fantastically. Didn't damage any tie rods. I told him to stay away from that. There's 2 things in there I told him to stay away from. There was another Sunfire in the ring with seat channel on the outsides. I told him that was going to be one mean car. And a PT Cruiser with seat channel. Told him to stay away from both of those. Came down to the final 3. It was the 55 Cavalier with the C channel and the PT with the C channel, and he ended up taking the PT out in the front end, and then he just turned off. He was too hot. The car just shut down. The car still turns over. Doesn't sound right. I think he might have blown his timing belt. Haven't even taken off the hood yet because he hasn't been here to do it with me. Everything went great. Ripped the bar right out of the windshield. That shows you how much impacts these cars have. Everything stayed where it was supposed to. The battery's still there. The fire extinguisher's still there. What we use for battery tie downs is the stock child seat belts. We just welded them to the floor for the child seats. Everything did great in the car. His floor is still there. Gas tank hasn't even moved. We're going to try to see if we can get this car going for one more derby. But I wouldn't use the stock lines anymore because of how much the car is packing in. If you take a look at this car, it looks like it's done. But we'll see. The front end is still good. He's only got one big hit right here on the front. That's the only spot where the front end is pushed in. But I told him to give 2 or 3 good hits, like small, good, easy hits on the back to get it to start compacting, and he did great. The tire is actually the farthest sticking back piece of equipment on this car. The car did amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better result out of this. If we get it going again, we're going to take this pillar and get it almost the exact same as this pillar, pull it in, and then we'll be able to weld a bar in between and go from the roof to the trunk, which is now at shin height. It did great. I couldn't have asked any better. And if it doesn't survive, we'll get 200 bucks for it this next weekend or something. Thanks. But I would highly recommend using another 2-door. Stay away from the GTs though. The intake's completely wrong on them and they get smashed in. And this car did great. Dimpling, did everything we wanted to do. Like, we still kept almost all of our straight lines. The car stayed together phenomenally. And I was debating whether or not to use donuts on the back of this car because I watched so many cars online and they're just little tanks in the back end once you dimple it and tuck the trunk. But we decided to go with the donuts, and damn am I glad. Like, that was almost against tire. If that was a full size, we would have been done. Thanks, guys.